Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on chance and introduction. Chance deals with the likelihood that a certain event may or may not happen. We normally talk about chance when we are not certain of the outcome of an event. Events which rely on chance are all around us in our daily lives. Many of these events go unnoticed in our day-to-day living. We are sometimes placed in a position where we have to make a decision, even though we are not sure of the outcome. Here's a good example. In the newspaper or on television, you might see these icons here, giving you an indication of what the weather could be like. One evening, we hear the weather forecast for the following day. Based on the information we are given, we need to decide on our course of action for the next day. What clothes do we wear? Do we need to take an umbrella? Should we park outdoors or under cover? Naturally, we can wait till the morning before we make our final decisions. Why is it so difficult? Well, the Weather Bureau is not 100% certain about tomorrow's weather. Another example which involves chance is horse racing. Horse racing is very popular around the world. The favourite is not always guaranteed to win. And the reason for that, there are many other horses in the race. Most times there is no right answer when dealing with chance. Now here's an example of the prediction for rain throughout the week. So we have 7 days of the week and a prediction of the possibility of rain. If today is Thursday, so let's focus and pretend that today is Thursday, we can see from the above table that the chance of rain on Friday is 60%. So there's 60% chance of rain. We decide to take a raincoat, warm clothes, and an umbrella to work on Friday. The day turns out to be fine, with no rain. This is a perfect example of making an uncertain decision given the information we have at our disposal. Probability. Another word which has a similar meaning to the word chance is probability. Some typical questions we come across with respect to chance or probability are as follows. What is the chance that it will rain next week on my birthday? What is the chance that our football team will win this weekend? What is the probability that Dad will take us on holidays this year? Other everyday examples. Now here's a very popular game which a lot of people play around the world, and it's called Snakes and Ladders. So if you land on the snake, for example, on the head of the snake, you have to go down. If you land on the bottom of the ladder, you go up. So that's a game of chance, depending on where your counter lands. So here's an example. Your red counter is on number 94. So there's number 94, so you're pretty close to the finish, because you're on the last line. What is the chance that you will toss a 6 to win the game? Because you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to toss a 6 to win the game. That's if you want to win it in one throw. So there's a perfect example of chance or probability. And also it is possible, as you can see, to toss a 2, and that way you'll slide down. Or it's possible to toss, say, a 1, or a 3, or a 4, or a 5, which means you actually won't win, but you'll get closer to the finish. So there are a lot of possibilities there, and that's a perfect example of chance. Another example is at the start of a tennis match, for example. A coin is tossed at the start of a tennis match to decide who will serve first. So there is a chance here involved because we're not sure which way the coin is going to land. So this video has just given you a very simple introduction to chance and probability, and we'll continue looking at more examples on the next video.